From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Today is Wednesday. It's October 26, 2016, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley. Thank you for being with us. Middle of the week already, working our way quickly toward the end of the month, and I do believe that a lot of the children will be out Halloweening this weekend, so just a quick reminder to drive carefully, be cautious as you travel about the neighborhoods, because there'll be a bunch of young Halloweenies out there, Halloweening, and we'll talk more about that. Word from the Wayne County Solid Waste Department. They're going to be holding an emergency hazardous household waste event coming up soon. It's in light of course, of Hurricane Matthew. This will be Saturday, November 5th. It will start at 9 a.m. and go until 4 p.m. And this will be conducted just like they do in the summertime when they have their hazardous household waste event. So if you have any questions about this, you can call Jeff Sparrow at 689-2994. 689-2994, and his extension is 310. Jeff Sparrow, 689-2994. Red Cross Bloodmobile. Red Cross needs blood. We need your blood, especially here in Wayne County. And this is coming up in a week or so, November 2nd. November 2nd is a Tuesday. No, it's a Wednesday. November 2nd is a Wednesday from 9 to 1:30 at Wayne Community College. Wayne Community College. And then on the 8th, which is the following week, 1:30 till 6 p.m. at the Red Cross office at 600 North George Street in Goldsboro. Also on the 8th, in Mount Olive at Pope Wellness Center. Pope Wellness Center, I believe that's on campus there, isn't it? University of Mount Olive. From 10:30 until 3 at Mount Olive. Okay. Communities in School having a big event, November 3rd. This is coming up on Thursday of next week. November 3rd, the annual Community Partner Meeting taking place at Goldsboro Event Center. They moved this to Goldsboro Event Center on South Slocum Street. Starts at 9 a.m. with a meeting beginning at 9:30. And doors open at 9 o'clock. They're asking that you RSVP by October 30th. That's Saturday, I believe, right? See what else is going on here. It's Wednesday. You know, and the weather was, yesterday was really kind of chilly out there. Warmed up a little bit in the afternoon, but we didn't get out of the 60s, and we're not going to get out of the 60s again today. Thursday looking a little better. It's going to warm up a little bit back into the 70s, but tomorrow we may get some rain tomorrow afternoon. Maybe. That's yet to see. And even then, may not everybody getting rain. Everybody may not get rain. I'm still learning to talk. Give me a break. The Board of Elections, you can vote early now. You can go to waynevotes.com on the internet to get information about where to vote, how to vote, not how to vote, but what to do to vote, yeah, and what you're allowed to do and what you can't do. Anyway, this is now until November 5th you can vote early, and if you are not registered to vote, you can register the same day. And as you heard Dane Beavers mention last week, you can vote, you can register to vote, register and vote on the same day. And of course, everything, absolutely everything is verified. You do need to take some ID with you. Take a picture ID, take some sort of identification with you that shows your address, your name, and all that. All right, and then everything is verified. Anyway, the Board of Elections office is open to vote between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. You can vote on Saturday from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. and then Sunday you can vote from noon to 5 p.m. Now, today, the 26th, and then tomorrow, the other 5 polling places open. That would be Goldsboro Worship Center on New Hope Road, Little River Shopping Center, New Hope Friends Church, Mount Olive Train Depot, and the Fremont Town Hall. You can vote early at those locations if you had rather. Or you can come on to Goldsboro today, or you can vote in Goldsboro, for that matter, any day up until November 5th. All righty? All righty. The 37th National Juried Fine Art Exhibition getting underway at the Wayne County Arts Council of Wayne County. That's coming up, well, in fact, it's going on now through November 16th. Now through November 16th. Arts Council of Wayne County at 102 North John Street in Goldsboro, right? That's right. Oh boy. Let's see what else we have here. All kinds of stuff. Let's save some of this for a little later on, okay? We'll do that. We're going to go to our interview now. We'll go to our interview and we'll be back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Our guest today from United Wayne, we have Catherine LeChot and Dustin Bannister. Hey, Dustin. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Wayne.
Appreciate it. Catherine, always good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right. Now, we want to talk, what do we want to talk about? We want to talk about United Wayne.
Right.
And
we're going to talk about Volunteer Wayne and also the Hurricane Relief Fund.
Aha. Okay. Well, where do we start? Volunteer Wayne.
Sure. A lot of people are wanting to get involved in the community through volunteer efforts after Hurricane Matthew.
Yes.
And the best way to do that is to go to volunteerwayne.org.
Okay.
And there is a teal bar that says Hurricane Matthew Relief Efforts.
Right.
Click here to volunteer.
Uh-huh.
And then all of the volunteer opportunities that pertain specifically to Hurricane Matthew are there.
So, when someone volunteers to help with Hurricane Matthew, what can we expect they will be doing?
Well, we haven't gotten to the recovery part yet, where it would be tree removal, helping to clean houses, and all of that. But once that becomes a more organized effort, those opportunities will be listed on there. Currently, the one that is listed is the in-kind donations to be taken to the Salvation Army, so that those affected can get some basic needs taken care of.
So what are we looking for as far as in-kind donation? We're looking for clothing, we're looking for money, we're looking for food. What are we looking for?
Yes, to all of those things.
All the above.
Yes, because even though right now a majority of the people that are coming to Salvation Army are have been affected by Hurricane Matthew, the holidays are right around the corner, and those people are still going to be needing assistance, as well as people who are just having like a transition time in their life, who would be, going to Salvation Army for assistance. So we need to keep those items coming in.
United Volunteer Wayne, Volunteer
Wayne, that's right.
Wayne, Volunteer Wayne. I had a moment. Excuse me. Volunteer Wayne has been around for quite some time.
Yes.
And often comes to the top right after things like this hurricane just blow through here. Here's Volunteer Wayne back again, but people can volunteer for Volunteer Wayne any time of the year.
Correct, and yes, exactly. And there are the list of ongoing volunteer opportunities listed there as well. And it's very easy to register. If you have Facebook, you can just register through your Facebook account. We don't spam you, but we have about 250 volunteers on there right now. And once, like I said, we have a more organized plan for the cleanup effort, we're just going to send an email to everyone who's an active user and say, hey, we could really use your help, because the response from the community has been amazing.
Yes.
And right now we're just in like a limbo period, so we're just telling people to hold tight. If you don't have a registered account on Volunteer Wayne, you can go and create one. And then, like I said, that will allow me just to send an email to let everyone know, okay, we're ready now to get started on the cleanup process. These are all of the opportunities we have for you to participate in.
So you're saying don't wait, because even though it's still early, and there's not a plan, not a hard and fast plan in place right this minute, there will be.
Yes.
So go ahead and get registered right now at volunteerwayne.org.
Correct.
And click on the button to volunteer and then register, and then you're all set. And then what do? You contact them, email them? Or?
We'll email them. Yep, they'll get an email to let them know, hey, we need your help.
It's time.
It's time.
Yes. Now, you mentioned Salvation Army. And what a wonderful organization, and a big supporter of, and in retrospect, of the United Way and United Wayne. But now, it's not only, and I'm not taking anything away from Salvation Army, but it's not only Salvation Army that it's going to be needing volunteers.
Right. And we're just waiting to have a meeting with all of the players to assess, okay, what is going to be your piece of the puzzle? Because we don't want to duplicate efforts. Right. And so that's why right now the only thing on there is the in-kind donations.
Yeah. Okay.
But moving to monetary donations, you can donate to the relief fund that's being, I guess, administered by United Way. And when you donate to the relief fund that's being administered by United Way, there's no administrative costs that are going towards this, and it is staying here. You know, United Way is all about keeping things local and helping your neighbors here in Wayne County, and that's exactly what the monies collected for that relief fund will be. A lot of people are disappointed that the Taste of Wayne did not take place.
Yes,
but thankfully all of our sponsors for the Taste have okayed their sponsorship money to go into the relief fund.
Oh, how wonderful.
Which has been,
it's
wonderful. Just so nice. And a majority of those who have purchased tickets have shifted theirs to the relief fund, so we really appreciate that. But if you're watching this and you want to donate to the relief fund, you can go online to unitedwayne.org, and there's a tab that says Hurricane Matthew Relief Fund. Click there. They can donate that way. You can also send a check. The memo line on the check needs to have Hurricane Matthew, so that we, for sure, there's no confusion between the community campaign, which is still happening, and the relief fund.
Right.
And there is a text option that Dustin can
Well, okay, before we talk to Dustin here, okay, I want to, and you mentioned this a moment ago, drive home the point, and we have mentioned this many times, that money given to United Way here in Wayne County stays in Wayne County.
Yes.
It stays in Wayne County, helping the 21 programs of United Wayne?
Yes.
21 programs.
Yeah. 20, 21, 22. But
we have, okay, whatever. We
have
have
over 20. We'll just say over 20
plus.
programs.
Let's say 20 plus.
20 plus, yeah.
20 plus programs. and I drive this point, I make this point simply because we have about 125 or 30,000 people in Wayne County. And absolutely every single person here is either directly or indirectly affected by a program that is supported by United Way. Everyone, in one way or another, directly or indirectly, is supported by a program that is supported by United Way. Right?
Yep.
Check it out. Now, who's this guy?
Dustin is our newest member of United Way, and he is the Strategic Initiatives Director. So
wow. Now, what does that?
You can speak more about your position.
What does that mean? What do you do?
It's a mouthful of a title. Right now, I am literally figuring out what I do on my feet. It's been a very interesting beginning to my career here.
Yes.
And the first week was a lot of trying to understand what the agencies and programs are that we support, those 20 plus you just mentioned.
Right.
Trying to understand what it is that the goals and outcomes they're trying to reach are and how we can support that through United Way. Part of my job was to be part of a disaster response team in case of an emergency. And 6 days after you start, Hurricane Matthew makes its debut. And
perfect timing.
Yes,
yeah,
perfect
really?
timing.
Really?
So I have stepped into a position where I've been working with the EOC, working with a lot of the first responding agencies, working with a lot of the nonprofit agencies here within the community, just trying to figure out how United Way can be the mortar between those bricks. We are a supporting agency that continues to support our community, as you mentioned. Everyone in United Way has the vision of supporting Wayne County, and we want to be that support system within the confines of what we can. And what we can do right now is help support the Volunteer Wayne organization that we've talked about, and also the monetary contributions. We've begun to receive these financial contributions, some from other states, some from other counties, some from former residents. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that those monies go towards organizations that are actually benefiting the people that are in need right now. And there are so many needs that we've begun to see. We do not have all the players at the table just yet. It's been kind of chaos in the last 2 weeks. But as Catherine mentioned, we're hoping that the agencies that will be part of the long-term disaster recovery will come to the table. We'll sit down and say, how can we help one another? And we've worked together in a way that I've never seen organizations work together over the last 8 days. And I'm very thankful for the way that Wayne County has handled itself during that, how we as United Way have had a place at that table constantly. And we want to continue in that effort as we move forward.
There has been a lot of volunteerism, a lot of cooperation, and a lot of coming together, and helping hands. There's been a lot of hands put on this county, and it's just moving along very nicely, thanks to all the efforts of all the volunteers and all the people.
Certainly, and we want to continue to encourage people to do that, know that your neighbor is not necessarily the person beside you, but in the case of Hurricane Matthew, it may be your neighbor directly beside you. You can help them out. Be the good, as we have at United Way. Be the good in your community, within your neighborhood, within the people that you can directly affect. And
Very
so
good.
we're hoping that this campaign that we're now running will continue to move forward with these relief efforts. We do have our online giving option. We do have, as Catherine mentioned, the check giving option. And we've also got a text giving option. And that option,
giving option.
Yes. So what you would do if you wanted to give via text message is you would on your phone just dial 41444 and then enter into the actual message UW-HELPS-NC. So UW helps North Carolina. And that's been set up through our parent agency of United Way of North Carolina, and you can specify what county you want to give to, and they will be sending that money directly to us, and then it will be used to help positively affect the county.
Excellent. All right. Well said. Now, and you're from LaGrange, right?
Born and raised in LaGrange.
Fantastic. So. Campbell University.
Campbell University.
Go Camels. So. All right. Now, so we talked about the volunteering, donating the money, and in-kind goods, clothing, money, whatever.
Cleaning supplies.
Cleaning supplies especially, yeah. What else?
For right now, that pretty much covers
Is that
what's
it?
happening.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, Dustin, it's nice meeting you, and we're going to see a lot more of you, right?
You are.
Excellent. I appreciate you coming by.
We appreciate you allowing me to.
Dustin Bannister, I appreciate it. And Catherine LeChot, thank you for coming in as always. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
This is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today, Wednesday, the middle of the week. It's October 26th. As we count down the days to the end of the month, beginning, of course, holiday season coming up very, very soon. The Goldsboro Wayne Transportation Authority, the GWTA, is honoring all veterans and active duty military with free bus rides beginning Monday, November 7th, and going through Saturday, November 12th. An entire week. If you're a veteran, you ride free. All you have to do is show your military ID or your DD 214 with a photo ID prior to boarding. And Fred Fontana is offering this. He says GWTA buses will also be participating in the Veterans Day Parade on Friday, November 11th at 11 a.m. in downtown Goldsboro. Now, schedules and maps are available at the transfer station on Carolina Street. Or you can go to ridegwta.com. ridegwta.com. The Federal Emergency Management Disaster Recovery Center at the W.A. Foster Recreation Center has a staff. They have staff that will be available to talk to residents of Wayne County if they experience loss or damage as a result of Hurricane Matthew and are in need of individual assistance. The Disaster Recovery Center will be open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. and Sunday from noon till 5 p.m. If you need help, FEMA can help. All you have to do is you go talk to them, and you need to take some things with you. Your social security number, they'll need that. They'll also need the address of the damaged property, home or apartment. They'll need the description of the damage. They'll need information about insurance coverage. They'll need a current contact number, an address where you can receive mail, and they'll also need your bank account and routing numbers for direct deposit of funds. For individuals who cannot make it to the Disaster Recovery Center and the sustained losses in Wayne County, you can begin applying for assistance today by registering online at disasterassistance.gov, or you can call 1-800-621-FEMA, F-E-M-A, 1-800-621-FEMA. If you're unsure, you have sustained losses. If you're unsure about your losses, you should apply to preserve your ability to get assistance. Disaster assistance applicants who have speech disability or hearing loss and use TTY should call 1-800-462-7585 directly. And for those who use 711 or Video Relay Service, or VRS, call 1-800-621-3362. Well, let's take a look at today's calendar and find out what's special about today. Today is the 26th of October, and aside from being the 26th of October, it is also Mule Day. It is. I wonder what they're doing in Benson. Mule Day. You know where they have the Mule Days. Anyway, today is Mule Day. Historically, not the celebration, but historically, Mule Day. It's also the National Day of the Deployed. That's interesting. National Day of the Deployed. So if you have a family member who's deployed, it's their day. Let me go back to Mule Day here just a moment. It's Mule Day. It honors the importation of the first Spanish jacks to the U.S., which were a gift from King Charles III of Spain, delivered on October 26, 1785 in Boston. George Washington then began breeding these jacks in the U.S. For the celebration to go to March 31st. That's in Columbia, Tennessee. Of course, we have our own Mule Days right here in Johnston County, North Carolina, in Benson. Today is also, well, let's see, I mentioned that already. And it's also Howl at the Moon Night Tonight, all right, which was last night, I thought. But anyway, so the thing to do is after dark, go outside and howl at the moon and watch your neighbors stare at you. Okay, time for our trivia question for today. And here's the question for today. The question category is, do we have a category? Washed and ironed. That's the category. In 1916, 100 years ago, exactly 100 years ago, you could take this to Washington, D.C. and have it washed and ironed. You could take it to Washington, D.C. and have it washed and ironed. What was it? Well, you'll be surprised at the answer to that. 1916, 100 years ago. And people did take this to Washington and have it washed and ironed. All right, we're going to find out what that is in the next segment of Wayne Goldsboro Television.
From the beautiful city of Goldsboro, North Carolina, I'm Technical Sergeant Phillip Butterfield, and today I'm here with A1C Jimmy Godfrey, 4th Comm Squadron Network Infrastructure Technician. Hey Jimmy, phenomenal title, and I bet you do some incredible stuff over there on base. What do you do?
So a big part of what I do is I maintain the backbone of our network there on Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. That includes routing the traffic between our switches and our routers that pass network traffic from computer to computer, as well as IP phone. Also ensures that everything can reach the Air Force network, which reaches worldwide.
Wow, that's incredible. What kind of training did you have to do in order to, become a network awesome technician?
So I did about 7 months of tech school down in Biloxi, Mississippi. Got pretty intense at times, so a lot of people didn't make it through. It's pretty challenging, but I got through just fine.
Oh, I bet you did.
Yes, sir.
So how long have you been in the Air Force? I'd imagine, that 7 months there, that was a lot of tech school.
Yes.
And you've been here, so
So I've been in the Air Force about a month and a year and about 5 months, actually.
are you planning on making this a career?
I've been thinking about it. That would be I could retire at age 44. That's a big plus.
That is a big plus.
Yes.
Wow. Heck yeah. So I'd imagine with, a very awesome job like this that's in demand because everything is going computer,
Right.
that, they have you working some long hours. Is it very strenuous on you?
It's not too bad. The days at the office, like any other job, normal hours, 7:30 to 4:30. It's not too bad. When it gets hectic, sometimes we do have to work over. That includes coming in on weekends. If something goes haywire on base.
So what do you do on your off time?
My off time, I spend a lot of time playing basketball or practicing with my turntables, which I am a part of a club on base, the DJs and Producers Club. What we do is we provide a good, clean entertainment for both venues, on base and off base. And we do all genre of music.
Wow. What was the largest event that you were able to go to and, display some of your skills?
Well, I'm still in training, technically, so I'm not out there yet, but they do events all the time, especially on the weekends.
Is there any place off base that you like to go eat or any other activities that you like to do?
If I were to go out and have fun, I would probably go over to Raleigh. There's plenty to do, bigger city. It just offers a greater variety of things than Goldsboro offers.
So, hopefully, if you decide to stay in, you'll be able to retire when you're 44. Are you going to be taking advantage of all the benefits?
Of course.
And what are these
Absolutely.
benefits?
Well, I get free education, any additional certifications I may want to pursue, Air Force will provide. Get opportunity to travel, free health care, some of the best health care there is. Meet all kind of cool people throughout from wherever,
Right. So would you recommend joining the Air Force?
Sure, absolutely.
And what are the main things that, stick out in your mind if you were to sell the Air Force to somebody?
Well, everything I just mentioned. You get your free education, opportunity to travel, you earn a decent paycheck. It challenges you in all kind of ways, brings out the best in you, and it's opportunity to be a part of something bigger than yourself.
Oh, yes. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time, sir. It was great.
Yes, sir.
City of Goldsboro, A1C Jimmy Godfrey.
Thanks for having me.
This is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. Today, the 26th of October, if you're keeping up with that sort of thing. And if you're not keeping up with it, that's okay. Tomorrow's another day. Coming up at the Wayne County Public Library, several events. And there's several for adults, including an aging healthy program, and it's all about yoga. Chair Yoga, it's called. It's at the Goldsboro Library, November 2nd. That's a Wednesday. Vanessa Spiron will be the presenter, and she is with the Goldsboro Family Y, and we've talked to Vanessa many times before, but you will learn how to enjoy yoga while seated in chairs. It begins at 2 o'clock and goes till 3, November 2nd. That's next Wednesday at the Wayne County Public Library. And the day before that, on November 1st, in Mount Olive at Steele Memorial, there's a program entitled Harvesting Our History, Wayne County Agriculture. Wayne County Agriculture. And Dr. Gary Moore, not the TV star, the other Gary Moore, Dr. Gary Moore will be explaining how the agricultural community adapted to the early World War II economy. He is with NCSU, NC State University Agriculture. He's a history professor there. Dr. Moore will be at Steele Memorial Library on the 1st of November beginning at 6 p.m. Okay? Okay. See what else we have here. All kinds of stuff. Here's the some of the dates for you for the Wayne County Veterans and Patriots Coalition's meetings. The Marine American Legion hut on Highway 117 South, just below the fairgrounds there. And the same day rather, at November 3rd, Wreaths Across America fundraiser, Spirit Night, will be held from 5 till 8 p.m. at Zaxby's on North Berkeley Boulevard in Goldsboro. And on November 8th, the American Legion Brian Best Post 215 will have their meeting beginning at 7 o'clock. That's at the DAV office on Mulberry Street downtown. And on November 8th, the Veterans of Foreign Wars in Mount Olive, Post 9959, November 8th, meeting at 6:30 p.m. at the post at 1010 North Church Street in Mount Olive. Okay, all right, let's see what else we have here. Arts Council of Wayne County hosting their annual holiday art market that opens. Look, if you're looking for the perfect Christmas gift or holiday gift, this is ideal because the holiday art market, they have gifts that start at $2 and go on up from there, as much as you want to spend. Unique works of art, unique gift items. At the holiday art market, opening reception will be held November 4th from 5 till 8 p.m. along with First Friday festivities at the Arts Council of Wayne County. Sponsored by Scott Construction. The holiday art market featuring beautiful works of art, original works of art, from pottery to jewelry, greeting cards to paintings, clothing to woodwork. It's your one-stop shop for all those special people on your list. The holiday art market will be open Monday to Wednesday from 9 to 5, Thursday and Friday from 9 a.m. till 7 p.m., and then on Saturdays from 2 until 7 p.m. And if you have any questions about that, you can call the Arts Council of Wayne County at 919-736-3300. Yeah, I did forget. 736-3300. That's the number. The Medicare Part D open enrollment period continuing until December 7th, and you can talk to a SHIP counselor. That's an insurance. It's an insurance thing. SHIIP. A SHIP counselor Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday at the Senior Center on East Ash Street from 9 a.m. until noon. And if you will, it doesn't say appointments. Be a good idea, though. Anyway, that's at the Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center, East Ash Street, now until December 6th. They will be there. All right? Okay, here's the answer to our trivia question for today. 100 years ago, exactly 100 years ago, the year was 1916, and people in America could take this all the way to Washington, D.C. and have it washed and ironed. What is it? Well, people did do this. In fact, they took their currency, their money, and had it washed and ironed. You see, money got dirty because it wasn't recycled as quickly back in the early 1900s, and it got dirty, and it would get all wrinkled and everything. And it was made out of linen, of course, so that you take it to Washington and have them wash it, and they'd iron it for you and give it right on back to you. Anyway, until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.